Akash Inti, the real reflection of you. This is like take 18 now because I don't know. I've been really focusing on harnessing or fine-tuning my message for today. And that message today is be real with you, Akash Inti. Be real with yourself. I'm here today to once again gut myself to the world and talk about all of the things that I want to hide. Those being issues with addiction, including addiction with drugs, pornography, my phone, and seeing it, and seeing like my Instagram, seeing all of that, like just wanting validation from others. My issues with wanting to look cool, validation in general. I've had such the longest time, I've just wanted to look cool in front of people. I wanted people to like look at me and be like, oh man, this guy's so cool. Like I just want to know him. I want to like know everything about him. And as it includes women as well, just wanting validation from women, wanting beautiful women to come up to me and just become enamored with me and fall in love with me. My issues with my body for the longest time, especially when I was younger, I used to think that I was super skinny and that it was a problem, that me being so skinny and thin was like a problem. And part of it was because I was told that it was a problem. I was raised for the longest time with my parents telling me, oh, you're too skinny, you need to eat more, do this, blah, 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 put on more weight. And it's like, dude, I kind of like the way that I look, but I was told for the longest time that the way I look wasn't good enough, that I wasn't good enough in general, that I always needed to be studying more, I always needed to be going at it more. And it wasn't from a place of you're so much and like let's shine you to be as bright as you can be. And even that's, I wouldn't even say that's like a great characterization, but it wasn't coming from a place of like, let's continue to make you even better than you already are. Like, you are so absolutely amazing. What I had heard was, you're shit, you're not good enough, like you're not good enough. That's what I always heard. And those messages always hurt so much. And that's why I wanted to hide so much about me. Because I feared that if I showed who I was, if I told others about who I was, and my issues and my problems, that it would somehow hurt me even more. Or that it would be more evidence that I'm not good enough. I've been going on this journey. Check out the little lion friend that we have up there. I've been going on this journey more and more to show myself that I am good enough. That I don't have anything to worry about. And that I can trust and depend on myself more than anyone. By the way, this smells like, this carpet, this rug is super soft, first and foremost. But secondly, it smells like cheap perfume. I spilled perfume on it the other day, a few weeks back when I was moving. Reminds me of a strip club, and I love it. But anyways, I'm here to just expose myself more and more. And when I say expose myself, I don't mean to just become naked in front of you physically. No, I mean to really expose my heart and soul in front of you. Because I've been realizing more and more that I don't have anything to be afraid of. I've told you about where I am in terms of money. I've told you about my problems and troubles. I've told you about my desire for validation and wanting to get attention. So fucking attention seeking. It amazes me sometimes. I've told you about all of these things, and it's like, now what? What do you have against me? Because I've told you everything that at least I've observed about myself to date. And what's happened? Well, I'm still alive, for one. And for two, dinner. Okay, that's the first thing that came to mind. For two, I don't know for two. But I'm here to learn about myself. I'm here to talk about myself. And explore myself. I love putting myself in situations that aren't typical for me or for most of those that I know, because I like exploring the unknown more than anything. It's so beautiful to me. There's such a richness in it that I can figure out how to navigate and what to do. And I trust me. I trust me, Akash Inti. I trust you. I trust us. So there, you have it. These are the things that I want to talk about. And I feel a lot lighter talking about them. I feel a lot better about myself. And I want to share that as much as the feelings of shit. Because I found more and more that so many people, haven't expressed those internal feelings of like feeling terrible. And for the longest time, I didn't want to express those feelings because I didn't want anyone else to feel that. I would go through those experiences myself, and I was just like, I don't want anyone. I didn't want to talk to people. I wanted to alienate myself from talking to others because I didn't want them to see. I didn't want to share those experiences with others. They're so shitty. They feel terrible. And even just talking about them would transfer that experience to someone else, and that's not something I wanted to talk about. But now I'm realizing more and more, it's almost cathartic and liberating to be able to talk about them publicly. Because by getting it out into the public and seeing someone else talk about it, it almost enables us to be okay with it, to know it's part of being human, and to accept it. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.